Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday again, and that means it's time to check in with Retail Tycoon 2 on Roblox and see what's new. As you can see, I just joined. Everything's kind of loading slow again. I had that same issue last week when I was trying to record, but that's okay. Looks like it's going now. So we're going to go ahead and check in and see what's new. So up on the left hand side, the little gear, hit that, and then the paper along the left hand side of that box that popped up, the paper looking thing. So there's nothing new. This is last week's. Nothing new yet. I don't know. It's pretty late in the day. I had a busy day and didn't get to this as early as I sometimes do. But 1.6.4. So that was last week's with the new pathfinding calculations that you can host on your device to lessen the server load, all that stuff. So nothing new. If you're interested in how all that works, you can check out my video from last week. But that's okay. I can take this opportunity then to do a video that I've been meaning to do for a couple of weeks. A few weeks ago, somebody asked in the comments for some help with removing items from the ceiling. I thought I had the sound all the way down. I guess not. Removing items from the ceiling. They couldn't figure out how to do it. And I've been meaning to post a video about it and just haven't had the opportunity. So now I do. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. It's actually not as hard as you might suspect. So there's three different kinds of objects that are technically on the ceiling. One is the ceiling itself, the ceiling tile. Then there are the lights, and then there are decorations that hang from the ceiling, like plants, Christmas lights, that kind of thing. And you remove the three different types, each a different way. So let's go ahead and get into that. First of all is the ceiling tile itself. So we're going to talk about how to remove that. I'm going to go into the tool, which is a little hammer up at the top. And now if you scroll into the building, we're on the first floor, and you can't see ceiling tiles. What you're seeing is the floor itself and all of the items on the floor. We're going to go up to the second floor using the arrows along the right hand side. And there we are up on the second floor, and there's no ceiling here, but guess what? Your floor tiles are your ceiling tile for the first floor. So if you wanted to remove a ceiling tile from the first floor for whatever reason, you want to build a skylight, who knows, you have to go up to the second floor. And that is true even in areas that don't have a second floor. So back here in my new storage area that I was building, I don't have a second floor above it, but I still have to move up to the second floor to see the tiles. And you're just going to use your trash and highlight it and tap it to get rid of it. This was turning so that I could get a better view. So that's how you get rid of ceiling tiles. Now, unhighlight that. For the second floor ceiling tiles, you have to move up to the third floor, which is technically the roof. And you can replace your second floor ceiling with flooring. You could put marble up here or wood planks or whatever, but right now Roblox Retail Tycoon 2 is not set up for you to have a third floor. So nothing will really happen up there. It's just the roof. So you may as well just keep it roof tiles. But if you wanted to remove them, you're going to do it the same way. And so that's the ceiling tile. Okay. Now, oops, I want to get rid of that. Now another item that hangs from the ceiling are these. You can see these here. These are decorative plants. And you're going to get rid of those essentially the same way as you got rid of ceiling tiles, by using the trash thing, except you can see it right on the floor. It is technically, it hangs from the ceiling, but it's technically a floor item. Like where I have these plants hanging, I can't place anything under it because there's already an item associated with that floor tile, even though it's hanging from the ceiling. So that's important to remember with your hanging plants. When you hang them, put them out of the way, in out of the way areas, so that you can still put stuff on the floor. I'll show you what I mean. So there's that plant hanging right there by the desk. And say I wanted to put, let's just put a trash can. Well, let's go in the, we'll try and put a little half wall, just because it's right there. So it's right under the, we can't put, we could put a wall there probably because it's only taking up the side of a square. Let's find a better thing. Let's see if we tried to put, let's put a pole. See how it popped up on that green square? If I try to put it under the plant, can't tell if I'm under the plant. There is already something there, popped up in red underneath my money. So there's already something there. But if I move it to the side, I can place it. Like if I try to put it in front of the door. Whoop, I just put a pole for no reason in front of the door. But I was able to do that because there's nothing above it. So anyway, that's something you have to remember for the, whoops, got rid of the floor tile instead of the thing. So it's something you have to remember for your hanging plants, is that it counts as a floor item even though it hangs from your ceiling. And to get rid of it, you're going to tap it, and you can see the whole high area lit up. And then you just get rid of it like that. Okay, so let's recap. Ceiling tiles. Those you get rid of by using your arrows along the right-hand side and moving up to the floor above where you want to remove the ceiling tile in order to see it. So to remove the first floor ceiling tiles, you have to go to the second floor. To remove the second floor ceiling tile, you have to go to the roof. To remove the plants, you're just going to use, they're on the floor. They count as a floor item. So you're just going to go on the floor that you want to remove the item from. All right. Now, the next item, and I think this might be where people are having trouble, is the lights and security cameras, that kind of thing. Now, you can't see them here. You don't see any of the lights. You don't see the security cameras. If you move up to the second floor, you're not seeing the first floor's lights or security cameras. You're not seeing the second floor's lights or security cameras. If you move up to the third floor, well, the roof, you're not seeing the second floor. So we're going to go back down to the first floor. What you need to do in order to remove those is you're going to highlight the lighting and see how they popped up. Now you can remove them just like that. Gone. Christmas lights. Gone. I think I have signs somewhere, but I don't want to remove those because those are so hard to put down. Now if you want to move up to the second floor, now you can see the second floor's lighting. Going to remove that. let me scroll so I can get, so just like that. And security cameras are included in this. I don't want to remove any of my security cameras because they are harder to place to get where I want them. But you can see, like right here between these two lights, right in the center of the screen, there's a security camera. So I could technically remove that, but I don't want to because it's hard to get the right coverage, and I spent a lot of time on that, and I don't want to do that. The lights I can just go back and add in. Plants I can just go back and add in. But the security, the blue circles you see on the ground, that's coverage, security coverage, and I spent a lot of time on that. So anyway, those are the ways you do that. So you remove ceiling tiles by moving up to the floor above. You remove plants on the floor where you are, and then to remove lights you have to be in, like if I go into flooring, the lights disappeared. If I go into decorations, the lights disappeared. You have to be in the lighting category in order to see and remove lights. And you can see over here these big panel lights. That's how you would remove those. All right, well, thank you for joining me. I'll probably check in tomorrow on Friday just to see if any updates popped up. There has been a couple of occasions where updates came pretty late in the day, long after I had checked in, and I didn't see them until the following day. So I'll probably check in tomorrow, and if there is something new, I'll go ahead and make a video about it. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's any questions, anything I missed that you want addressed, and check out my other videos. I have a whole bunch of tutorials on Retail Tycoon 2, and I also play some other games and post about those, so check those out too. And I will talk to you all later. Bye!